Well, hey there, all you Allen Eagles, present, past, and future. Stacy Polk from the Foundation for Allen Schools, and I've got with me today Stacy Palmertree, the PE teacher here at Bolin Elementary, and we're going to walk a mile in her shoes. So here we go. Let's start our walk. So Stacy, tell me where we're walking today.
So we're just going to walk around the neighborhood here at Bolin.
Okay.
We have a lot of good neighborhoods. I typically run here on the weekends with my friends, and we run all over the place. We stay close, we go far, we just kind of go a little bit of everywhere. So I thought we would just hang out here at Bolin.
Okay, I love this.
Kind of see where it takes us.
I love it. The whole thing going on with Eagle Run this year is you can walk wherever you want.
I like it.
In your own
I'm a fan of virtual
neighborhood.
races.
I'm excited. We're excited about it. Well, before we kind of get into it, I'm excited. We kind of have some great walking weather. It's nice.
We really did.
It's nice and crisp today. Tell me a little bit about how you kind of your path to Bolin Elementary.
So I come from multiple lines of teachers.
Okay.
And my degree's in exercise science.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, what am I going to do with that? Worked at a YMCA for a while, then thought, you know what, I'm going to get my teaching certification. So went and got my teaching certification and worked in Princeton ISD for a while.
Okay.
But my husband is an Allen alumni.
Okay.
So
what year did he graduate?
He graduated in 97.
I'm class of 96.
Okay.
Oh,
yes.
my goodness. Well, I'm going to have to get out the yearbook.
Yes, you will.
Awesome.
So, the idea was, okay, we live in Allen.
Okay.
We want our kids to go to Allen schools. Let's see if I can start working in Allen ISD.
Okay.
So, got a job here at Bolin, and I started as a classroom teacher.
Oh, wow.
From classroom, I moved.
What grade did you start with?
I taught first grade here at Bolin.
Oh, my goodness.
My last group of first graders are in sixth grade this year.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, and
I
so-
bet you have a special place in your heart for those.
I do. I love them. I love them all. I'm so glad I've gotten to teach them from first grade to sixth grade.
Yeah.
And the PE position opened. Our old coach retired, and I had the background and asked if I could be considered for the position, and sure enough, they're like, sure. And I got to move into the gym.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
I always think it's neat when you meet somebody that has a special place in their heart for their hometown.
Yes.
And brings their family there. And then you found a special place in your heart for this community, it sounds like,
yes.
too.
Allen is a big town. I'm from Southeast Arkansas, so it's very large. But I love Allen because it does have that small town feel that makes me feel at home here.
You can bump into people at the grocery store.
Yes, you really do.
Not always a good thing if you're having a bad hair day, but
no. But you know, it's really nice having that hometown feel and getting to know people.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So tell me your favorite thing about working with kids from age range kinder to 6th, because that's a pretty big range. Yeah. And you see probably everything.
Yes.
So tell me about that. I mean, what's your favorite thing and what are the challenges?
It's a lot of fun. You get to see the kids grow from these fun balls of kindergarten energy up to the more teenage-like 6th graders. So you really get to see them grow. You get to see their personalities blossom.
Okay.
You get to see what they like. And see their interests grow throughout the year. So you really get to know the students, and they really become your own kids.
Aww.
So
yeah.
you really do. You really develop those relationships, and get to know them more than the 1 year you're in the classroom with them.
That's true.
You spend that 1 year with them in the class, and then you see them in the hallway here and there. You check in on them. I get to check in on them 3 times a week.
You get them like
for 7 years.
Yeah.
So you really
kind of a special thing, because that's the school they're at the longest.
Yes.
In their career with Allen. So I mean, is elementary. So
it
probably
really
when they do the most changing too.
Yes. I mean, it's so fun to see. Oh, you were this ball of energy in kindergarten, and now you're this well-mannered helper that just wants to always do everything for you. They blossom and grow.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of fun. You also get to interact with them differently. You know, your
Yeah.
kindergartners, they want your love, they want your hugs. My 6th graders want to joke with me. They want to tease back and forth.
Yeah,
they know that
they're kind of turning that corner into young adults.
Yes,
and
yes, you can interact with them differently. You joke with them, they joke back. All right, guys, it's time for work.
We
it's
gotta
time
focus.
for play. Yeah, and they know to reel it in.
yeah. Oh, I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
So what have you felt has kind of been the biggest challenge this year? Because you've got kids on campus, you've got kids off campus.
Yes.
How are you yourself and just the staff coping with everything?
It's been hard. Just a lot of changes, a lot of protocol changes.
Sure.
Making sure our children are safe wearing their mask.
Yep.
Foaming in and out of classrooms, of gym. That's been a little tough at the beginning, having them learn those new procedures for school. Like, this
Sure.
is your new normal.
Yeah.
Our PE team, for example, we teach virtual
Okay.
and in person. So just developing all the lessons
Yes.
for our online learners, as well
Keeping
as our
them
in-person.
engaged.
Mhm. Keeping them engaged, keeping them active,
Yeah.
while not having the same equipment that in-person learners might have.
Absolutely.
I know our district has done a great job of getting manipulatives out to all our students at home for the classroom staff.
Sure.
So I think that's been great. It's just a matter of kind of finding that balance this
Yeah.
year, especially for those that teach in person and virtual.
Yeah.
You know,
it's probably really tricky.
yes, it is. It's trying to monitor your virtual, trying to make sure you're building those connections as much as you can. I have a student that creates assignments for me.
Oh, really?
She sends me videos. She sent me a cooking demo. She has sent
Wow.
me quizzes. Yes, a sweet 3rd grader. She is
fully engaged.
She is. And the stuff she's creating for me, I don't know about, so I'm getting to learn from her.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're probably, especially our at-home learners, are probably craving, that outside world engagement.
Yes.
And so anything you can do, and especially if they're reaching out with some good ideas.
Yes.
Hey. Well, that's awesome. You've been a grant winner many
Yes,
times
ma'am.
with the foundation. What has your experience been like being a grant winner? And do you have like a favorite grant that impacted a lot of students or just made a big impact that you want to kind of share with our viewers?
So when I came to Bolin, I learned about the foundation and their grant scholarship program.
Okay.
And so Miss Varghese encourages us to all try and write a grant. The money's available for the teachers. So find something you're passionate about, write a grant for it. That was very new and scary. I got with another teacher, we wrote a grant,
Okay.
and we got our grant. So I was like, oh,
You're like, that worked.
yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Like, that was easy. Wow.
And now I got free money to
Yes.
get something for my kiddos.
Yeah, so every year after, I've pretty much found a grant, something that interests me, something that's outside of the budget that I might have for PE.
Sure.
And I've written a grant for it, and pretty much every year I've gotten those awarded to me.
Wow.
The one that's near and dear to my heart, I'm a runner.
Okay.
I think our
We
children...
got to show everybody her shoes real quick.
Yes.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Check out. Ooh, my camera works terrible.
Let's see.
Yes, check out those running shoes. She's a Christmas running shoe aficionado, you guys.
Yes. It's all about the shoes, guys. So running's near and dear to me. I started running after an illness, and I thought, you know what? We have a jogging club. Let's see what else I can do for it.
Okay.
So I've written a grant the past couple years for our jogging club, and
Okay.
it helps me reward our students. It
Oh,
helps
wow.
me give them incentives. I've been able to get an easy tracker system, so I'm not
Ooh.
having to mark on my kids' hands the whole time.
Okay.
And then sweating off their miles.
Yeah.
That one's probably the one that is closest to my heart. That my
Wow.
kids this year are like, are we doing jogging club? And I'm like, well, this year it's a little hard. But, you know, we're going to do what we can. So this year, instead of doing it for my jogging club, we've had a couple, we're going to have a couple of little running days. We had a turkey trot this year.
Okay.
We're going to do one coming back from the new year, a little resolution run.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, so that's probably the one that means the most to me, yeah.
Yeah, one is a runner, and two, it feeds right into what you are supposed to be doing with the kids anyway, which is instilling a healthy lifestyle.
Yes, and they do, they love it. They love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, is the running club open to every grade level?
Everybody. K6.
Really?
I usually have about 90 students in my running club.
Okay.
So
that's a big club, you guys.
It is. It's a lot of work. We meet, last year we started meeting 3 days a week so they could meet certain mileage goals. They set goals to see how many miles they can get.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey.
Meet for about 30 minutes of run time each session.
Okay.
And then they track their miles. We put them in the hallway. They get to see who has the most in what grade, and can they beat John, or, you know, the teachers sometimes get involved and put their miles up. It's a lot of fun.
That's awesome. I think that's, I know I've got a 6th grader over at Lindsay.
Okay.
And he came home yesterday and said, Mom, I was the fastest boy today in the mile run. He said, but there was a girl beat me by a minute.
You would be surprised at how fast some of these students are.
I know. I said, a minute.
Yeah.
He goes, she was fast. So
They are.
Yeah.
I really like running distance too, I've learned.
Yeah.
Like, some of them are like, oh, I don't want to. And then they get out there and they only
just
got
keep
3
going
laps
and going.
Yes, they want to get further each session.
Yeah, I love that. I think kids really do well when they set a goal for themselves and then they push a little bit.
Yes.
So whether that's cup stacking or singing or band, athletics, I just think that's so awesome when they can push themselves.
Yes.
Stacy, thank you again for walking with me
You're
today.
welcome.
I really appreciate it, and this has been a lot of fun.
Yes.
And perfect walking weather.
Yes, it is.
/ running weather
Yes.
for runners like Stacy.
Hey, I walk a lot too.
I'm a walker. She's a runner. We both spell our name correctly. Stacy.
Yes.
Okay. So, tell me a little bit about why you feel an event like Eagle Run is important in a different way this year. I mean, we're obviously having to do it virtually, which really just means people can walk wherever they want and with whomever they want. But why do you feel like participating in something like that is important for our community and just in general to be a part of?
I think it's important. It helps our students and our families connect. It helps them get out and do something fun. Last night, my daughter and I, we went out and ran the Holly Jolly Run together with a group of friends.
Okay.
It helped us get out and do something safely.
Yep.
That we didn't have to worry too much about. It gave them a chance to get with friends, to exercise. We all kind of ran at our own pace, but we were all doing it together.
Gotcha.
I think it's also good to put this health first in this crazy time. Like within the pandemic, a lot of times we're just like, okay, we need to stay indoors. We don't need to go out. This gives you a reason to go out. It gives you a goal that you can safely achieve in your own comfort bubble. You can go out and run it on your own, or you can go out and run it with your friends. Also, it supports the foundation. I mean, it's great for your health, but it supports the foundation.
It's a fundraiser.
Yes, it gives back so much to the teachers, to our seniors. Like you said, I've gotten multiple grants. I know many of our teachers have gotten grants. We've gotten to fund fun programs for our students that we wouldn't normally get to do without it. And I let my students know when it comes time to sign up, hey guys, this is how you get to do jogging club. This is how 6th grade gets to do Science on the Move, I believe is the name of it. This is how Miss Barrett gets to do her book club. It's from money from the foundation, from you signing up for the Eagle Run. It really comes back to us.
It all connects.
Yes. So I let them know, hey, get out there for your health. Get out there for a fun run.
Yeah.
And get out there for your school and for your community. It shows how you can, as a child, support your own community.
Oh, I love that. And
Yeah.
it's exactly what it's all about.
Yes.
And kind of what I love about Alan too. So.
I do too. I do too. Really do.
Stacy, thank you so much for spending
You're
time with me
welcome.
today and sharing your story and letting us just walk a mile in your really cool green Christmas running shoes.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.